What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. The adventure continues with Rikka, Aroma as always, and with this hand, hit and miss. Normal Bababoon. Draw the imperm, put the garden back, set one, and pass. Special Fenrir, in defense specifically. Fenrir for Rise Heart. Rise Heart. Free special. Banish the Unicorn as cost. Flip up the imperm so that no level modulation. And set 2. Duster. Good thing we hit that Macrocosmos, and what on earth is this? XZ Reflect. Counter trap. When a spell trap card or monster effect triggers that targets a face-up XZ monsters, more than one, anywhere on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it, then burn your opponent 800. Wow. That is, that's definitely something. Aroma Garden, 1 for 1. Discarding the, or sending the Rosemary for Rosalina. Rosalina for Laurel. Fenrir. Banishing the Garden, and not the Laurel for some reason. Just for the sake of the life point gain, but that makes sense. Laurel. Jasmine. Getting Angelica, Jasmine, should be the Bababoon for Lone Fire, for another one, for Mudan, Mudan getting Konkon, activated, set the Glamour, should be the Mudan for Primula and Princess, Primula, Princess, XZ Shoken into Strenna on the far left for the sake of Lone Fire, because keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we never got a real normal summon, so that Lone Fire is going to do the trick. Normal to Lone Fire, ship it to Strenna off of Lone Fire for main deck Marjoram, and main deck Marjoram. In this situation, she says, while your life is higher, obviously, no battle damage involving plants. And because she's pointing, aka Jasmine points to Marjoram, not only these two can't be killed by battle, but no battle damage involving plants. And then Strenna for this rather old Sylvan XZ in terms of board breakers, going second or past turn 2, turn 3. Aurea, the Sylvan High Arbiter. For the new subscribers out there, if you aren't too familiar with Aurea, rank 7, Dark Plant XZ, and not a wing beast for some reason, but a plant. 2800 attack, 2500 defense. And I understand why they made Aurea a plant monster. Arbiter, which has to make sense. To level 7s in general to make it, aside from summoning off from Strenna, of course. Once per turn, send one plant type monster from your hand or face up from your side of the field to the graveyard. Look at a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the level of that sent monster had in the hand or on the field. Then place them on top of the deck in any order. Now, you might be thinking, why doing that? Good question. Its other effect says so. Once per turn, detach one, choose a number between 1 to 3. Then excavate that many. If you happen to hit any excavated plants, not only they go to the graveyard, but does not target bounce back cards anywhere on the field that's not Aurea, minimum of 1, and then place the other cards on the bottom of the deck, bottom of your deck in any order. Aurea, Send away the Lone Fire. A 1. Return to Fenrir. Into Dance Peon. Healing. Which is also technically an honorary plant, because the other effect that says banish this, target 1 aroma monster in your graveyard, special it out, but banish it whenever it leaves the field, then gain the 500. So technically that's not a miss. Angelica ditched the extra 2,000 life for Marjoram. Marjoram returns to the field, gain the life, and banish the Macrocosmos. Synchro Shoken into Sweet Marjoram. Sweet Marjoram Sync effect for Dried Winds. 2 plants into Rosemary Link 3. Rosemary for Blend. Blend, discard the Dry Winds, having Blessed Winds up. Blend, life is higher. Miracle Fuse. For Magnolia. Blessed Winds, bring back the Rosalina, Rosemary, Tribute. The Rosalina, banish the Rise Heart. Mandatory effect of Marjoram, and then Magnolia with the boost. OTK Aroma style. And this next matchup, first things first, opponent is on a fat 60, so that grass looks greener, I imagine. That's the first part. And then second of all, with this hand, it's something. Gardening, normal to Jasmine, gain 1,000 from gardening, draw 1 card, and set 1. Glossed out Heavy Storm. Welcome back to being legal in Master Duel, by the way. As a kid, Heavy Storm is one of the most crucial cards of all crucial cards in terms of back row removal. And that's exactly what Heavy Storm literally is. Dark Hole, but spells and traps. And by the way, funny story about this, specifically on Master Duel. You guys normally know me as the TCG deck lists, or like an actual TCG player specifically. I crafted Heavy Storm and it came out literally glossed out, just in case if the card would ever come back to the TCG land specifically from that current format at the time this happens, but apparently it didn't. So I decided to craft the Master Duel version of Heavy Storm as a backup, just in case if it ever comes off the list in the TCG land one day, I'll consider putting it in. But honestly, I'm still gonna stick to the Feather Duster anyway. So glossed out Heavy Storm. Now, normally when it comes to Aroma Healing, this was one of the situations that I normally never in my entire life have the first effect. Normally, the case is gain 1,000 life for every Aroma monster you control with a different name. So basically, for every Aroma monster in attendance, 1,000 life points extra per. So 1,000 extra. Jasmine, draw 1. Sword Soul. Fat 60 Sword Soul. And Heavy Storm Mo Yi. That is literally impressive start. And a good old Sword Soul assessment. Aside the fact that no list played that card specifically, let's see what's up about the assessment just in case. Normal trap, each effect once. Target one face-up monster you control. Banish up to 5 Sword Soul cards, spells and traps included, and or worm monsters from your graveyard. And if you do, that monster gains 300 attack for each card banished this way. And then upon being banished, generate a token. The good old Sword Soul things and restrictions. Let's see the Chi-Zhao. Chi-Zhao is 1, Mo-Yi is 2. Chi-Zhao for Long Yuan. Emergence. For Taya. Long Yuan. Discarding Night Dracolich. Level 4 Dark Worm effect. 1700 attack, no defense. Change all non-worm attack position monsters that were special summoned from the main or extra deck to defense. So to get around that thing, special summon from the hand or the graveyard. All non-worms that were special summoned from the main or extra deck lose defense equal to their original defense. Links don't count, I assume. Barn the course. Long Yawn. Burn for 12. Baron. Remove the Jasmine. Hard opened Arch Nemesis Protos. When it comes to Protos, declare one attribute anywhere on the field, kill all monsters within that attribute. Also, until the end of the next turn, no one can special summon monsters within that attribute. Also, can't be killed by card effects. Calling on darks. So, when it comes to aromas specifically, and or plants in general in terms of darks, we have, based off from the ones we play, Angelica, Laurel, Jasmine, Kananga, Rosemary, Bergamo, and then we got Rosemary Synchro, Sweet Marjoram Synchro, and Jasmine. 3,000, 28, 25. 500 left. Healing, banish for Jasmine. Gain a 500 life, draw one. Fragrant Storm, kill off the Jasmine. Drew the Bergamo, drew the Lone Fire, 1 for 1. And of course, the whole entire archetype of Rikkas, all water. So basically, we never cared about Arch Nemesis Protos. Petal, Chi-Zhao negate. Wait, what? Hold on. Banish one from the hand? Like, the graveyard, I get. But banish one from the hand too? That's wild, dog. Assessment, generate a token. Attempt to take control, barn negate. And it's go time. Rosalina for Laurel. 2 plants into Jasmine. Oh, and we're locked into Darks, by the way, due to Protos. Jasmine for Snowdrop. Jasmine tribute the Petal for Mudan. Mudan getting Con. Activate. Set the Glamour. Snowdrop. Tribute the Protos for Lone Fire and herself. Glamour tribute to Mudan for Primula and Princess. Primula. Level modified to 4. Shulking into Strenna. Strenna getting the snow drop. Lone Fire tributes Strenna for Lone Fire. And originally, I thought for sure I was going to break the board off from Aurea, but unfortunately, Aurea is a dark monster, so I decided to do the next best strat. Teardrop Therica Queen. Lone Fire tribute for Angelica. Boost. Teardrop. Tribute to Baron. Boost again. Princess. 2 plants into Dance Peon. Baboon. Oh, and of course, that was actually a miss. Well, technically that's not a miss, but locking out the dark attribute courtesy of Protos. So that's something to be made up for. And in case we had a level 3 from earlier, courtesy of Lone Fire, change up the strat from Dance Peon, make Angelica become a 3 for the sake of Sweet Marjoram. Sweet Marjoram for Dried Winds. Teardrop over Chijiao. Dance Peon. Sweet Marjoram. Set 2. Normal Mo Yi. Reveal the Taya. Princess Shuffle. Tribute to Mo Yi to negate. Boost and Dried Winds just in case. Petal, come back. And this was pretty much lethal. And this next matchup with this hand, really strong. Con, Princess Free Special, straight up set something, Glamour, Tribute for Primula, Rosemary, Primula Free Special, Normal to Rosemary, shulking into Strenna, grabbing the Glamour, and 1 set. Black Wings. Nice. Normal Shamal Special Vada. Tribute to Vada off from Sheet. Steal the Shamal and then Black Wing player scoop. And this next matchup with this hand, I don't even know. Opponent does nothing. Normal Baboon. Drew into Duster. Put back the Tranquility. Blend. Discard Rosemary. Get the Blessed Winds. Revive Rosemary. 12. Oh, and of course, when it comes to Rosemary, in terms of life points are higher, obviously. If a plant monster, and it doesn't matter what plant monster you control, attacks, your opponent cannot activate monster effects until the end of the damage step. So that basically means for those who play light decks, no Honest, sadly, or if you have a monster that does something when it gets destroyed. No graveyard effects. So basically, she is a plant version of Armades, of monster effects. And one set. Flip of Dried Winds, just in case. Ah, Lightsworn. So Weiss, reveal the Minerva just to top deck her. Mill off the 2. Minerva is 1, and Genis Lightsworn Mender. Now, when it comes to Genis, normally, no Lightsworn player, in terms of any deck lists, ever played Genis. So let's see why. Level 4, Light Spellcaster, 300 attack, 2100 defense. Okay, that is way too large of a big butt of a Lightsworn. Once per turn, during the end phase, if a card, more than one, was sent from the deck to the graveyard by the effect of a Lightsworn card, spell trap included, burn your opponent 500, and if you do, gain 500 life. And then Geralf, Heavy Storm, send away the Baboon to gain the 500 life. Whoa! Rosemary, switch to attack, snatch Steel, Monster Reborn, so you mean to tell me your hand was Weiss, Minerva, Heavy Storm, Snatch Steel, Monster Reborn? Okay, that is a cracked hand, I gotta admit. Minerva the Athena, and then Rosemary, and pass. Gain 1,000 from Snatch, Fragrant Storm, 2 for the price of 1, and set 2. Human wins, getting Angelica. Set 1, 100 life points left. Human wins, gained a 500. Angelica ditched. Target a Rosemary. Extra 1800 life left. So we are back in this fight. Duster. Glorious Illusions. By targeting one Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, special that target in a type position. Okay, so this is literally Lightsworn's Call of the Haunted. And just like every other side effect of Call of the Haunted to some degree, when something leaves, the other target gets killed. And then once per turn, during your end phase, send the top 2. Aroma Garden. Pay 1,000 for Rosalina. Rosalina, special Laurel. 2 plants for Jasmine. Laurel gain 500 life. Jasmine for Princess. Free special. Jasmine Tribute Princess for Lone Fire. Get another one. Lone Fire for Petal. Petal for Mudan. Tribute off Jasmine for Mudan. And there's the Nibiru. Princess, shuffle back, Chibi Petal. Game state simplified. It's go time. Con activate. Set the Glamour. Glamour, Chibi the Mudan. For Primula, Princess again. Primula, free special. Gain a 500 life. And pass. Gain the 500 life from Human wins as Minerva attacks Primula. Petal comes back. Pay 1,000 for Bergamo. And now that we know there's a Nibiru in hand, basically try to get game within less than 5 summons. Princess and Maxi, we shouldn't care too much. That's 1. Bergamo is 2. Sheet, tribute the princess, take Minerva. Game's over. And last but not least, with his hand, that is way past awkward. Set 2 and pass. Throne, flip up Blizzard, and 1 set. And Blizzard shutting down the throne. Max C, set 2, and we are hoping to risk it all, so. Opponent drew, nothing. Dried Winds and Human Winds flipped up. And Ash Blossom chained. Ouch. Gain to find your life. No real target off from Dried Winds. Human Winds once again. For Rosalina. 1 for 1. Discard the Bergamo or send the Bergamo. Or Petal. Petal attempt. Ooh, Psy-Frame Gear Gamma. Negate Destroy Petal. Anywho, normal to Rosalina, special Marjoram. Gain to find your life, off from Human Winds. Banish the 2 cards from Graveyard, and Dried Winds kill off Gamma. Sweet Marjoram Sink Effect. For Blessed Winds, and Driver is banished. Oh, the Phantoms. Sharvara, target Phantoms. Sheet, tribute Sweet Marjoram. Blessed Winds. Bring it back. And Human Winds to search. Getting Angelica. Bring back the Synchro. Take control. Now, you might be wondering, how come the throne did not trigger? It's because the card says, if a face-up U-Bell monsters you control, keywords you control. But unfortunately, that was never the case, because Rikka's sheet says, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, you contribute 1 plant monster as part of the optional cost. The case is, players cannot activate that face-up monster's effects on the field this turn. Then, if you tributed a monster when you activated this, take control of that monster until the end phase, and if you do, it becomes a plant until the end phase. 1 activation of Rikka's sheet per turn. And according to Phantoms, just in case, that is not what I really thought it was. And then the Unchained U-Bell player scoop. So guys, that's gonna do it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.